Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, America's Voice News, and different outlets. Thank you so much. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining. Share this video and help us. Help us fight censorship. Help us fight censorship. Help us fight censorship. Thank you so much for joining on this Tuesday, May 25th of the year of 2021. We are live broadcasting you for every single one of you from Tijuana, Mexico to the world. Thank you so much. For everybody that is joining, share this video out as we are going to start. Now, there's a lot of topics that I am going to touch right now in terms of what is going on with, the irregularities at every border and what it provokes to have a migrant camp close to a border. What provokes this migrant camp that is located, steps away from the border of San Isidro and located in the pedestrian entrance of El Chaparral right here in Tijuana has caused a lot of problems. Number one, the businesses around the Camp El Chaparral have been critically affected. Number two, small business owners have been critically affected, 100% affected because of this. Number three, the hygiene situation. A lot of people are infected in that area. And number four, the irregularities of people getting desperate and crossing, trying to rush in an intent to rush the border and an intent to cross illegally or irregularly into the United States of America. This is a major concern because the effect that it has on the citizens of Tijuana and the effect that it has on the U.S. citizens that they live in Tijuana and they cross every day to San Diego to work, it has a humongous effect on them. It has an effect on making the line slower. It has been a problem. One of the representatives in Congress right now in Tijuana, by the last name of Otañez, is clearly fighting to pressure more the United States Customs for the fluency of vehicles to be more fast, to be more quicker to cross to the United States of America because of the enormous lines that is happening right here in Tijuana, a 5-hour waiting line, 6 hours, 7 hours to wait to cross to the United States of America. And it is because the United States Customs are doing a job precaution on searching every vehicle meticulously because of what has been happening with these irregular crossings, and ultimately with a lot of irregularities in terms to human smuggling and in terms to child smuggling. So the United States Customs are saying, you know what, we're going to take our time. That complicates the existence to Tijuana workers and also to United States citizens that they are crossing the border to provide economy to the United States of America. And ultimately, it complicates their journey because if you go to work and you're clocking in at 8 o'clock in the morning, you got to wake up at 3 o'clock to get there to work. So imagine that. Imagine how complicated that is. So when a border is rushed, it just affects everybody. It affects completely everybody. It affects the people that they're going to work. It affects the people that they're crossing in the pedestrian line. It affects every single thing. And these camps that we have close to the border have only been complications to the citizens and ultimately to, as I have said so, the small contributors and small businesses around, the area. Something happened last night. Again, somebody tried to rush a border. Somebody tried to rush the entrance into the United States of America. This is a female, a migrant, that in her desperation and intent, she tried to cross, forcing herself crossing through the vehicle entrance, and I will show the video that it was deleted later on because of security reasons, but we edited the video. And this migrant tried to rush the border into the United States of America. It has happened before. It happened in 2018 when thousands tried to rush the border. The border was closed. And it has happened on a regular basis when the small group of people want to go over there and just want to cross because they are desperate. This is a situation which is an irregular situation because you got a lot of people at a migrant camp, 1,500 plus, that they're desperate because they're not getting no solutions, they're not getting no responses, and they're not getting a solution as quick as possible because nobody educates them on how the process of asylum and how the process of refugee is and how much it takes for them to obtain the political refugee asylum. So they get desperate and they do this other route that is entering illegally to the United States of America. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Share this video out. Share that is going to be really important information. Also, we're going to talk about, Vice President Kamala Harris going to Central America, and a Republican is suggesting to Vice President Kamala Harris to take lawyers from both sides of the political party so that she can have proof and take this opportunity as a big opportunity to show the truth. Ultimately, we're going to talk about how the migrant search has degraded the actual situation and the border. And we have so many topics. We have so many topics. Well, let me just start with this. This happened like around a month ago. And I will play this video for you to see how this is the San Isidro port of entry. San Isidro port of entry, it is the biggest port of entry in the whole country of Mexico that connects to the United States of America. Also, the Laredo port of entry is big. It has like 23 to 25 doors. Vehicle, and also has 5 lanes for Century Lane. that is a humongous privilege for people that they have that card. So look at this video. This was like around 2 months ago. I don't remember exactly the time, but this was around 2 months ago, and something happened last night. For everybody that is watching, thank you so much for joining. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to our work, buy me a coffee is on top of the link on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Also, welcome everybody. Buy me a coffee. And also PayPal is right there on the description box. Thank you so much. And thank you for your support. So this is the video. This is the video not from last night. This is a 1:03 video that it was from around like a month ago or 2 months ago. This is people running behind the port of entry. This is the port of entry right here. This is from where they're recording the video. It is Tijuana. On the other side of this blue building that you see, that is San Diego, California, or it is San Isidro, the small city of San Isidro. So look at this video. This has continuously happened. And I will put a video of what happened last night. Look at this. You see customs running through, try to help some entrance that happened on the right side. And you see customs right here closing the port of entry right here, closing the doors as they are running over there. This has continuously been happening, every once in a while it happens. But this is something, people, that it's not supposed to be happening. And it's not supposed to be happening. Why? Because it does not only look bad on the situation on the other side to the United States Customs and also to the border agents, but also it looks bad and it affects the Tijuana citizens directly. It affects them directly because after this, the United States Customs are going to say, hey, John, yo, David, make it slow. So they are going to, make it more meticulous inspection. They're going to take their time with every car like you don't even imagine. So the line to cross is going to take a long time to cross to the United States of America. So this is a trickle effect. It's a domino effect. And it's effect of irregular procedures to cross to the United States. So you're doing something wrong, ultimately affects the person that is trying to cross. So this is a video. This is a video of around a month or 2 months ago. As you see, agents running over there to try to detain somebody. You see a guy right here signalizing like it's over there. It's over there. And you see everybody stop right here. All the lines are stopped. Why all the lines are stopped? Because this is what it complicates right here. I will stop the video right there. All the lines are here at stop. The vehicles are stopped. People are stepping outside of their vehicle because this happens when people try to cross irregularly through the port of entry, through the vehicle port of entry. It complicates to the other side. Now, look what happened. This is what happened yesterday. This is a migrant right here. Unfortunately, this is a migrant. And you're going to see how this migrant was rushed. That I don't know if it was the correct way or if it was not the correct way to detain a female. But the border and customs agents, they rushed this female that she tried to cross illegally to the United States of America. And I cut and edited the video because you can actually hear the citizen that recorded this from his vehicle saying, oh my God, the line now it's going to be slow. And even the citizen, says, you just hit my car. Did you just hit my car? Because they're trying to detain the lady. And also the citizen says like, hey, take it easy, man. It's a human being. Because the way that they rushed her, it was really aggressive. But you can actually see, the custom telling the citizen that is crossing, that is a U.S. citizen, telling him, no. Immediately she responds, no. Like, no, shut up. Let us do our job. So this is a video that happened yesterday. And this is how dramatic this is, man. This is, before I play the video, These are the complications of having a migrant camp close to the border. These are the complications. Remember migrants blocking 5 lanes of the Sentry lane and how they were, kicked out by the vendors, the local vendors and the local merchants from the border? Those are their, the complications. Those are the complications that a lot of people don't see, how this kind of irregular activity affects the other side of the border. So look at here, this video.
Hey, be careful, be careful. It's just a human. Where's my stuff? Hey, do you bang the car? Hey, you got 3 more right there. Watch your back right there. No.
As you see her right there, she got arrested. Now, wow, man. This is every day. And this is the complications of having a migrant camp close to the border. You have a migrant camp close to the border, as we had a migrant camp in a baseball field in 2019 that it was Benito Juarez. This baseball field was steps away from the wall. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think it's going to happen? Do you think people are just going to stand there and be like, oh, that's the wall? Let me wait for the process, man. Let me wait 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Let me wait. Do you think people are going to think like that? Use your logic. So you have these kind of situations, which, the way that they rush this woman, I don't know if it's correct, or I don't know if it is incorrect. The agents don't know if the woman is carrying something, an armed weapon or a knife or something. They don't know. So they are doing their job. But, it looks really aggressive. I'm not going to lie. It looks really aggressive. To not be non-biased, it looks really aggressive the way that they rush, the lady. But to be honest, they're doing their job. They're just doing their job. Let me play again the video for you guys to see how this happened.
Hey, be careful, be careful.
You see the agent right there. As immediately, I will return the video. As immediately you see the agent saying, no, I will not accept insults in the comment section. So I believe that every person needs to be respected, whether the situation or it's not. So I'm seeing some comments right here. I just deleted a comment. It is just disrespectful. That comment is disrespectful. We are watching a situation that is concerning. That's why the live is called Concerns. So I believe that we need to be respectful on the live feed. So you see this lady right now being rushed to the floor. Amazingly being rushed to the floor. And you see immediately the citizen saying, hey, be careful. She's just a human. And the custom says no. Immediately shuts him up, says no. Like, stay out of it. You and your car. Don't get involved. So this is, I will play the video again for you guys to see right here.
Hey, be careful, be careful. It's just a human. Where's my stuff? Hey, do you bang the car? Hey, you got 3 more right there. Watch your back right there. No.
So this is, this is what happens. It is the way that it's a female. So in my I'm not trying to be a snowflake for everybody. I'm not for left, right, Democrat, Republican, no political party. I'm just saying the way that I see things. And I think that it's respectful. I respect your opinion. You respect mine. I believe that it was aggressive, but we don't know. We don't know what this lady was carrying. We don't know what she was about to do. It is, I believe, in my own judgment. I will say this. I believe that the United States Customs are just doing their job. That is what I believe. And we don't know what she was doing. What she was intending to do was cross illegally to the United States through a port of entry. But the United States Customs are there just doing their job. Why she was running, that's another thing. That immediately when you're running, you're making the United States Customs think that you're carrying something, that you're about to do something. So possibly, we don't see the whole scenario. Possibly they told her stop. Possibly they already told her stay there. Possibly they already told her where you're going. Stop. They don't rush you like that without telling you stop, without telling you hold on a second, without telling you where you're going, without telling you, hey, stop right there. You're crossing illegally through here. Stop. So we don't know that. We don't know that whole, because a lot of people have messaged me with this and they have said, oh my God, they were so aggressive. I'm like, yes, the takedown was aggressive, but we don't know what led to the takedown. We don't know what led for them to take this decision. This is the number one problem. This is the number one problem why the United States is so confused right now. This is the number one problem why the United States is so confused, because they only show part of the story, but they don't show the whole story when it comes to law enforcement. This is the number one reason why when something happens to specifically a race, let's say Latino, let's say African American or Black American. I have to say the two terms because a lot of people get insulted now. So I don't know which term people want me to use it, but Black Americans or African Americans. We don't know when the arrest is being done, and they only show the part when, the cop is arresting him and they're forcing him, if they're trying to pull him over to get arrested, they only show that part, but they don't show the other part, how the whole story developed. This, we don't know how the whole story developed. So this is an irregular migrant that tried to cross illegally through the vehicle port of entry. And if you are running from the authority, it means that you have something that you're running away from. Possibly she got scared of the authority, or she was running away because she knew that she was going to get arrested. If they tell you to stop, that is the authority. You have to listen and you have to stop. If they tell you, it is just so simple, man. It is just so simple. If you're stopped at a vehicle and they tell you, put your hands on the steering wheel, I will put it, sir. It is not, you can ask, you say, why am I being stopped? Just normal inspection. Go ahead and search the car. I don't got enough. You got problems with that? Go ahead and search it. But if you do this, put your hands on the steering wheel, please. Why? Just put your hands on the steering. Why? It's my right to say why. Why you're stopping me? You're racial profiling me just because I'm Latino, right? Just because of that, right? No, it's a normal inspection, sir. I'm just inspecting your car. No, I'm not gonna let you. And then you start hiding your hand. You start doing this. You start doing that. So the officer's like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" I just told her that I'm just told this guy that I'm just gonna inspect this car. I just want his license. I just want to run his license. What the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on with this guy. So the other guy starts getting aggressive. I'm not going to put my hands on the steering wheel. I'm not going to do anything. Who are you to tell me? I'm the law, sir. I'm the law enforcement. I'm giving you an order to put their hands on the steering wheel. Please just follow No, I'm not going to do nothing. Can you please step out of the car? Can you please step out? And then he puts his hand over here. Can you please step out of the car? No, I'm not going to step back. It happens. And with these kind of situations, it is exactly the same. We don't know what happened before. We don't know if they told her, stop. Did not get stopped. She did not stop. We don't know if they told her, please, where you're going. We don't know nothing of that. We don't know nothing of that. And if we don't know nothing of that, how we can judge if this was aggressive or not? If I'm just seeing this video, just this video, this clip right here, and if this clip goes to CNN, goes to MSNBC, goes to, oh my God, they will flip it like a mother, man. Whew. They will flip it like a mother. They will say, oh my God, look how this is why we got to defund the Department of Homeland Security. This is how they're mistreating women at the border. This is possibly a person that is running away from fear. And you're creating more fear by being aggressive towards them. And look how they're treating them on the floor. It is just unhuman. This is so horrible, the Department of Homeland Security. This is why we got to defund the police. We got to do this. We got to do. Oh my God, this is horrible. They will do the most circus. They will create a circus. But United States Customs are trained to do this. If you don't stop, I will arrest you. If you don't stop, there is a measure to do so. A lot of agents, they need more training. Everybody knows that. Everybody in the United States knows that a lot of agents need more training. A lot of people know that a lot of United States Customs, a lot of them, and I am completely, I am sure pure living of it. A lot of them, they were really racist. A lot of them. I'm sorry. If you guys are going to be like, oh, he used a racist card, I'm going to stop watching Oscar Blue because he used a racist card. The United States Customs are just doing their job. No. Chingasumais. Being real. A lot of them, yes, they are. And they're not specifically white. No, a lot of them, they're Filipino. A lot of them, they're Mexican. A lot of them, they're black. Yes, it happens. There happens, and they're just an ass when you're trying to cross the border. They just look at you and like, I don't like you. I'm just gonna rip your passport, rip your visa, and you go back. And you're not even going to come in ever again. That has happened so many times. It happens on a daily basis. But I will tell you this. Whoever doesn't like it, the comment that I just said, whoever doesn't like it, get out. Because I'm not going to pamper right here to, oh my God, this and oh my God. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to state facts. And it is a reality. People right here sometimes are like, oh my God, Oscar, you are defending No, I'm not defending. I have seen it before. I have seen it before. A lot of agents need more training. A lot of agents are really good agents. A lot of customs agents are corrupt. It has been proven. Border Patrol agents, a lot of them are corrupt also. A lot of them, they are working with the organized crime. A lot of them. It is a reality. People don't like to accept it because they're like, no, we are correct and we are perfect. He stands for the law. He stands for this. You're talking to me that you're telling me that there's no Border Patrol agent and there's no United States Customs agent when you got, I don't know how many Republicans in the Capitol that backstabbed Donald Trump at the 6th of January. You're going to tell me that? You're going to tell me that this is not happening when you got Mike Pence that he backstabbed Donald Trump on the 6th of January, that Donald Trump got backstabbed in Georgia when he tried to advocate for somebody in Georgia. You're going to tell me that? This is the reality. We don't know exactly what happened in this particular occasion right here. We don't know what happened right here. If this video right here, it was shown as entire, if they shown the entire story, I will be like, okay, I know what happened. I know what she got rushed. I know what la. I know. Well, she got rushed because They did this. They told her to stop. They told her this. They told her that. But if you show this video to CNN, if you show this whole, I'm not going to put the volume. I'm not going to put the volume. I'm just going to put the video. If you show this video to CNN, just give it to CNN, this video. What do you think it would happen right now? What do you think CNN, MSNBC, ABC, KPBS, Daily Beast, Democracy Now, what do you think all these outlets would be doing right now? What do you think? Oh my God, where is the humanitarian right? Oh my God, this. Do you actually know what she was doing? What she was intending to do? What she was trying to do? Do we actually know why she got rushed like this? This is the problem with mainstream media now, that everything they can take it. If we go to Telemundo right now is going to be like, oh my God, Telemundo will be like speaking like, oh, this is what happened. And let's remember back in 1990 something, when a custom shot somebody when he was arresting him, and the United States Custom was doing this and doing that, and the United States Custom was doing his normal procedure and and this and that, and he shot somebody, and oh my God, it was so unfair. And it relates exactly to what happened yesterday right here. And it is just making the United States Customs and making the Border Patrol agents look horrible. That's what these leftist outlets do. That's their job, to make law enforcement and to make the Department of Homeland Security look horrible. That's their job. That's their ultimate goal, to make them look horrible. That is exactly why me as a grown-up now, 40 years old as a grown-up, I will tell you that it took me a long time to awake myself to see how this leftist narrative from California, because I live close to California, how this leftist narrative, it is such an impact into Tijuana citizens. And how this leftist narrative, since you are a kid, they teach you to hate the Border Patrol. They teach you to hate the United States Customs. They teach you to hate the authority of the United States Customs. Because every time that they tell you, when you're young, they tell you when you get to the border, you're going to see a white man. This white man is going to mistreat you in the border, so they're really racist. So you're already scared when you're about to cross. So you're already panicked, and that idea of the left implemented in your brain and your chip that they are racist. They are racist. And you get to the port of entry, you see Juan. Like, what the hell's going on? He's not a white. That's Juan right there. What, sir, how you doing? ¿Cómo le va? They even respond to you in Spanish. ¿A dónde va? Voy a comprar algo aquí a la plaza. I'm just going to buy something right here at the plaza. Okay, have a nice day. I'm like, what happened to John? What happens to, what the hell happened to the racist brainwashing? Ultimately, they make you believe that. And that leads you into this. If this happened right now, oh my God, they will make a big circus about this. Holy cow. Oh my God, they're so racist. They're so this, they're so that. There's the lady that told the man stop at the video. She's Latina. She's a Latina custom. What are you going to say? That the Latina custom is racist? Racism, for everybody that is watching, it does not come in two colors, in white and black. Racism, it comes on the human being. It exists, yes, but it's not on a particular color. When you bring up the topic racism, you are bringing the race subject into the topic. If you don't bring racism into the topic, there will be none discussed. Your color will not be as an interest. Your color, to me, it does not matter if you look black, if you look brown, if you look white, if you look whatever color you are. I don't care. I will treat you like, hey, this is David. David is black. How you doing, David? What's going on, man? What's going on? Let's get to work. All right, let's get to work, Oscar. Hey, this is David. Oh, how you doing, David? David is white. Hey, how you doing, David? Hey, let's go to work. Hey, this is David. Hey, how you doing, David? David is Asian. Hey, what's up, David? Let's go to work. Everybody normal, exactly the same. You bring the racist topic up, and you only bring two colors, white and black. That is the main problem with the left media. And if this video would have been picked up by Telemundo, by Univision, hijo de la fregada. No, hombre. Lloradero por todos lados, crying through every place. Oh my God. When the United States Customs are doing their job. The video looks pretty, shocking as how they take her down and like, oh my God, that was kind of aggressive. But if you start thinking that was kind of aggressive, what she was doing for her to be taken down like that, let me investigate. Let me not be a cornflake. Let me not be a panflake. Let me not be a snowflake. And let me just investigate why she was taken down. And if you are these kind of individual that says it does not even matter what she was doing, she needs to be treated like a lady. Like, come on. Are we going to go there? That's what you on. Where's the equal rights then? Where's the, women power? Where is it then? Right? So this is what happened yesterday at the border. Hopefully nobody got her feelings hurt without me, just explaining the situation of what is happening at the border. This is what it provokes to have a migrant camp close to the border. This is what it provokes. These are the repercussions of people, crossing consistently, irregularly in through a port of entry. That is, a port of entry has a port of entry for pedestrians, a port of entry for vehicles, a port of entry for this, a port of entry for that. Now, I want to bring you up this situation which is happening right here. This I will bring up every single thing, and at the last topic, I will bring up Kamala Harris. I extended myself a little bit on this, but this is an article that it was released, and it is just important for you guys to understand. This is an article released by Radio America, Nuestra Voz al Mundo, that is American Radio, our voice to the world. And it was released on the 22nd of May of 2021. I will translate what it says right there on the bottom, because this Kamala Harris, if she's going to come into Central America, and this is what everybody needs to understand, what is happening with this massive irregular migration that is incorrect. This globalist compact of immigration, it is a broken system. It does not work. Welcome, everybody that is joining. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link if you guys want to contribute to our work. Thank you so much. God bless. It says right here in this article, Hondureños, males from Honduras, migrants, they are making the authorities believe that they're minors so they can stay in the U.S. This is a topic that I'm just going to be clear about it. They're not saying every single one, because a lot of the people that are in the life, they're like, you see, every single one is probably that male is 45 years old and he's making himself look like he's 16 now. What is your name? Juan? My name is Juan. Okay, Juan, what? Juan Gomez? Yeah, okay. How old are you? I'm 45. Oh, you were not going to make yourself believe that you were not 16, right? Like, okay, everybody takes this, not all of them, all right? Not all of them. Let me repeat again, not all of them. So it's saying migrants from Honduras, males, a percentage of them, they are making the authorities of the United States believe that they're minors so they can stay in the United States of America. This is a problem. This is a problem, and I will tell you why it is a problem. This is a problem because in Haiti, they registered the people at a late age. In Africa, they registered the newborns at a late age. They can register a year before, a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, and you can actually register them if they are already 3 years old. You can say that they're just 1 year old. So this is a problem. It is an irregularity, but it's not an irregularity due to the fact that a lot of the United States people and a lot of people in the continent of America, they start to believe that when you are born, they're giving you a birth certificate, right? You were born on, let's say, 25th of May of 2021. But a lot of the countries, they don't have that possibility of registering their kids. And they don't have money to register their kids and to get a birth certificate. So a lot of them, they don't have a birth certificate. So they get registered when they're 5, 6, when they get the money to do so. And they register them if they were born in 1985. They would say, now he's 5 years old, 1990. They will register him as he was 1990. That's the problem. There's a lot of irregular problems. It's not only fake birth certificates. It's not only people that try to make believe that they're minors. It's not only males that they're trying to make believe that they're minors. It's not only, situations like that. It's people that they cannot afford a birth certificate in their country so they can register them. This is why the activists from Honduras was saying, we need biometrics. It's so urgent, but you can ask the United Nations why they are not using biometrics. Business. We use biometrics. If we use biometrics, we are not going to get all this entrance, Oscar Blue. We're not going to get the unaccompanied minors that they are recycled and recycled and recycled to obtain a political asylum. So no, biometrics is off the question. The ACLU protesting the Department of Homeland Security in the United States of America for them to do DNA testing in the administration of Trump. Trump was saying, hey, you know what? Let's do DNA testing, man. This is out of hand. This is out of pocket. We need to do something about it. Now, all the parents that they're carrying a minor, if they don't have actual registration, actual birth certificate, or actual proof that they're not the parent, bam, do a DNA test. Sir, we try to do it, but, the humanitarian rights and the ACLU and all these people they're going to come after you. Why? I'm trying to rescue the child from being trafficked to a fake parent. Why they're doing this to me? So these kind of things right here are exactly like a video that I put of an activist by the name of Justice. And I continuously put that video because this guy was saying, so you're telling me a hypothetical scenario, totally hypothetical, Oscar Blue. If you are running away from fear, if somebody's trying to kill you, you don't know who's trying to kill you. If somebody's trying to kill you, and the only way for you to save your life is to forge a marriage or to forge a family, you're telling me that you would not do it? Like, they're trying to normalize that procedure. They're trying to make you believe that is okay if you're running away from fear. No, buddy. The solution will be to fix the problem of violence and delinquents and of insecurities in the country so these people will not flee, so these people will not leave. Dumbass. If we fix the problem over there, if we fix the problem in El Salvador, in Honduras, in Guatemala, in Mexico with violence and killings and kidnappings and child trafficking and human smuggling and all these problems that we are so stressed about, we will not have people leaving their land. But no, you're progressing the situation. You're making it think that it's okay. You're pushing it to making it look like it's okay. These kind of topics, they need to be addressed if Miss Kamala Harris comes to Central America. It says right here, the article says, in the border of the south border of the United States of America, young migrants, they are lying about their age, and they are making everybody believe that they're minors. And they don't have many options after being expelled from Mexico without knowing that is a federal crime. And authorities later on, they discovered that, that they were not minors, that they were people that they were, not a minor, they were an adult. And they say the names right here. One of them is Fernando. He's 19 years old. And the other one is Alfredo, that he's 23 years old. The other one is Osmin, that is 24 years old. And the other one is Sergio, that is 23 years old. So you're making people believe that you're a minor so you can achieve the political asylum. Now, people, not only this procedure is bad, but who has the loophole? Whose immigration law is the one that is failing? Whose immigration law is the one that is not being, that they're not closing those locks? Whose immigration law, they are consistently saying that they have a lot of loopholes. That is the number one key. If the immigration law of the United States of America did not have those many loopholes, this problem would not be existing right now. Fake families, adults arriving with minors between the ages of 9 and 12, this would not be a problem. But the United States of America has so many loopholes. Immigration law has so many loopholes that actually, this provokes this problem. This is the problem that it provokes. So, it is just a repercussion of, consequences. There's a comment right here that I will like to read. And it says, Alex Martinez says, there could be more than one person trying to run across, referring to the situation that happened a few minutes ago with the video that we shown at the border. And I completely agree with Alex. Thank you, Alex, for that comment. I completely agree with you because we don't know what happened before. We don't know if there was, and that's a really potential a smart option. Thank you for the comment that, this young lady, possibly it was not only one person that had tried to cross, it was possibly more people. So the other people got arrested and she was trying to get away and the customs were saying, stay right there. And she didn't stay and she started running. So we don't know. Actually, that is the most accurate scenario. That is possibly what happened. So thank you so much for your comment. So you got this problem right here that I just shown you. And then you got this. Also, this article that it was released also by the right here by the Center for Immigration Studies. It was released on May 24th on 2021 by Andrew R. Arthur. It was an article written, and the topic is Migrant Search Degrades Border Patrol's Ability to Stop Smugglers. Why they say this? And it's really easy. This is really easy to understand. If you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people crossing every day, irregularly, illegally, for them to detect and for them to, their number one purpose to stop the people and the organizations that are there ultimately taking advantage of this, asylum and refugee that it has become the most lucrative business that is in the world right now. This, for them to stop them and for them to find out and for them to do an investigation, it takes a lot. It's never going to end. So they're more concentrated on, what the Arizona Sheriff Wilmot from Arizona, from Yuma said, that he said, the Border Patrol has become the Uber of the organized crime of Mexico. So the Border Patrol and the United States Customs are more concerned of people coming in and taking them to detention centers. And they're more concerned of people coming in and families and unaccompanied minors and how they're going to take care of them. And they need to go get diapers and they need to go get milk and they need to go this and they need to go do that. And oh my God, it's open over there. I need to transfer over there. There's a lot of people crossing over there. Oh my God, I got to go over there. I got to run to catch that one. I got to do this. I got to do that. And all of that, they're concerned about that. That they're not concerned about their main objective, that is stopping these organized rings. That is their main objective, border security. And ultimately, Mexico's authority ultimately is overwhelmed also. The Mexican Border Patrol, it is completely overwhelmed. And, it is just amazing how this overwhelming immigration influx has taken away the number one purpose of that is border security. That is the number one purpose. If you get to understand the number one purpose of all of this that has been taken away from the principle of, sovereign nation, it is border security. And that has been taken away. And if you take away border security, you only concentrate on filtering and the transportation and the biometrics of people as they are arriving into the United States of America to take them to detention centers, and that is it. That is completely it. Ultimately, after that, you go back to your job and you're like, okay, I need to do it again. Transportation, detaining, lift them up, process, where you're from, la la la, this and that, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, you're an agent and you're looking how the organized crime is operating in Mexico, and they're just filtering people. You cannot work on stopping that because you have to be concentrated on moving people to detention centers, processing them, and, the paperwork. That is your ultimate goal. So it is a problem. I just shown you two problems. One of them, it is, and I forgot one that it was addressed 3 months ago by the Canciller of International Relations in Mexico. That is Marcelo Ebrard. That he said that migrants are using minors to obtain the political asylum in the United States. This is not your average typical Joe. This is the right-hand man of the president of Mexico saying that migrants are using minors to obtain the political asylum. So you got that problem. You got the problem of people trying to make believe the agents that they are minors when they're not, they're adults. You got a problem that, right now the Border Patrol and the customs agents, they're not concentrated on stopping these enormous rings of traffic and the enormous human smugglers. And the authorities in Mexico also are corrupt and they're collided working with and la, 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 and all this kind of stuff because you are concentrated ultimately only on one thing, that is processing people into the country. That's another problem. That is another problem. And then you got this that ultimately leads to this article that I will be posting right now. Leads to this. Republican tells Harris to bring border lawmakers on Central America trip. This article was released on the 24th of May in 2021. This article was released by the Washington Examiner by Anna Giaritelli of the Homeland Security Reporter. This is a good article, and I want to congratulate, Anna Giaritelli of Homeland Security Reporter. So it says right here on the letter. The letter is right here. So, oh my God, this is the letter that it was written by a Republican to the Vice President Harris. And I'm sorry for this. Let me take a moment. Age does not come for free. So let me put my glasses on and let me read the letter as as we need to understand what this Republican individual just wrote to Vice President Harris for her next visit if she's going to come to Central America. So it says, Vice President Kamala Harris, the White House, the address, and it says, Dear Vice President Harris, it is my understanding you plan to travel to Mexico and Guatemala on June 7 and 8, although you have yet to visit our nation's own southern border. You intend to visit these countries to discuss the root causes of illegal immigration, while the administration has identified goal of funding economic development for Central America to curb the current surge. Nearly 9.8 million Americans remain unemployed. Inflation is rising sharply, and gas prices are skyrocketing. The economic hardship many Americans continue to face is due to the large part of non-essential COVID-19 restrictions. Your administration supports opening the borders to unfiltered and unchecked illegal immigration, while only exacerbate many of the problems experienced in the border communities and across the county. I respectfully request you to consider the following actions that are essential to protect our national security and the safety for our citizens. First, invite you to join me at the southern border, which is not going to happen. I'm sorry. They're not going to go. You see Alexandria Ocasio right now in detention centers. They're not going to go. But it says, first, I invite you to join. And, all these tabloid writers and all these people, they're not going. I invite you to join me at the southern border of New Mexico to see the crisis firsthand and how it is affecting Americans in my district who continue to fear violence and property damage along the border. Further, I believe it is imperative that your discussions with the governments of Mexico and Central America countries include members of Congress, especially those members from border communities and those of both sides of the aisle. This crisis can only be solved with bipartisan input and perspective from those who represent areas along the southern border. I will be pleased to host you in New Mexico, 2nd District, as well as join you on your trip to Mexico and Guatemala to bring firsthand knowledge of what the border crisis means for those who live there and are affected daily. Additionally, I would like to draw your attention to academic and practical experience that is used for foreign aid to address the root causes of illegal immigration has shown little effectiveness, while foreign aid it is warranted in some cases to advance American national interests. Foreign and to stop illegal immigration has never been shown to work, to decrease. In some cases, actually. This letter it goes on, and it's written by Yvette Harrell, member of Congress. Also, she writes right here, COVID-19 continues to ravage Mexico and Central America. It is vital that you finish the unfinished border barrier system, especially gaps like those in my district that I recently toured with the House Oversight and Reform Committee. I am more than willing to make all these points on the trip to Guatemala and Mexico. Thank you for your attention to this letter. I look forward for your response in traveling with you at the southern border in New Mexico and Guatemala. Sincerely, Yvette Harrell. She is a Republican, a member from Congress. She wrote this letter to Vice President Kamala Harris, and I believe that this is a magnificent letter. It could not be written more perfect. Really. Let me take my glasses off. It was really difficult to read that. Those are really small letters. So this is a really good letter. And I will tell you, I'm sorry for Miss Yvette Harrell. But Miss Yvette, they're not going to go. They're not going to go like the 30-something Republicans that they went over there to the border of McAllen, Texas. They're not going. They're not going to show that. Because if they show that, they show their incompetent, capabilities of admitting that there is a crisis. So they're not going to show that. They're going to look bad. So what they're going to do is go directly to supposedly the problem. And they're going to say, we are going to provide jobs. We're going to provide money, and we're going to help the nonprofit organizations, the NGOs, for them to help us with the process. And we're going to build shelters all around the way. So this suffering of them will be not suffering anymore. They will be corrected now. But they're not going to stop the problem. No, it's not. This is why I have been saying to you guys need to start reading the Globalist Compact of Immigration. I have been saying it for 3 years, and a lot of people are like, oh my God, again, this guy. That is the root of the problem. If Joe Biden accepts this Globalist Compact of Immigration created by George Soros in the United Nations, it is done. So this is a letter written by the Republican Yvette Harrell of a district of New Mexico, inviting Vice President Harris to join her in this border crisis that is existing in the United States. I just shown you a lot of problems that have been occurring in the borders. And let's see if this, if this visit from the Vice President of the United States, Miss Kamala Harris, chooses to speak on the reality and facts of how there are fake marriages, there are fake matrimonies, there's activists from the United States of America infiltrated, taking advantage of migrants, defaming them, taking advantage of, economically, coyotes, drug trafficking rings, trafficking of children, trafficking of women, all this stuff. Hopefully she will speak about it. Do you think that she will speak about it? Question mark for my audience. Do you guys think that she is going to speak about it? Just for everybody to understand. Do you guys, she's going to be real and speak about it? This is another article that it was just published, and it's this. It was a big thing. It was a big thing that happened during the year of, I believe that it was 2019. I think so. So it says right here, this article was released by the Del Rio and Eagle Pass news leader an hour ago. 4 minutes read. It says EP man 23 pleads guilty and faces life term for deadly smuggling in Dimmitt community. And this was a huge thing because this guy was, in his vehicle, and he had 5 people, I think, that they passed away on this smuggling intent. So it says Jorge Luis Monsiváis Jr., 23 years old of Eagle Pass, pleaded guilty on Monday to federal charges in connection with smuggling scheme that resulted in the deaths of 5 undocumented non-citizens. Appearing before the U.S. District Judge Elia Moses, Monsiváis pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to transfer illegal aliens resulting in death, 1 count of conspiracy to transfer illegal aliens resulting in serious bodily injury, 1 count of conspiracy to harbor illegal aliens, 1 count of illegal aliens transportation resulting in death, and 1 count of illegal alien transportation resulting in serious bodily injury. Amazing. And these kind of situations are the ones that the left in the United States of America, and ultimately some people on the right, they're not talking about it. They're not talking about how these people are continuing to work, and there's oh my God, man, who is auditing these NGOs? Who's auditing these globalist organizations like the United Nations, like NUR, and all these people? Because of this is the situation that is provoking now. Who is counting how many people have passed away due to these irregular activities with cartels and organized crime? It's just unbelievable. Now, I wanted to show you something that is, actually something that is really sad. And I always bring these kind of news into our live feeds because I want to tell you guys that they're saying, the leftists, they're saying, nothing is happening. The left in Mexico ultimately is the most shameful people. They're saying, oh, yeah, nothing is going on. Andrés Manuel is a great president. Tijuana is being denominated in the most violent city in the continent of America again. And you got a president in the United States of America. They're saying that the border is secured. They got it under control, but the border means connection to another city. That's what it means in our understanding. And this is what happened yesterday. And I will put this is as I'd shown you yesterday, that there was a head hanging on a bridge in Tijuana. And imagine you're driving around and you're like, hey, what the hell is that? That's a head? That is actually a normal day in the park for Tijuana citizens. This actually happened yesterday. And this is a document released by Punto Norte, which I appreciate. They're excellent news. Human remains found outside of the military station. Human remains found outside of the military station. El cuartel militar. The military station outside they left human remains. This is a picture of the examiner checking the bucket where they were human remains. You see how they were, right here, closing the perimeter. This military station, it is on a main boulevard that is called Boulevard Fundadores. And you see the National Guard right here arriving. It is another picture right here. This is where the human remains were located at. This is the entrance to the military station. That right there, where you see the military all the way to the back, on the back of the pickup truck, the National Guard officer on the top of the pickup truck. That is the entrance to the military station. So you see human remains right here, and you see that is the entrance, as you can see right there, the entrance to the military station. You see the actual examiner, going across. And, this is a normal day right there. Human remains right there. This is a normal day for us as... This is just horrible. There's somebody saying a message to the army. Yes. A message to the military. Yes, it was a message to them. But this is just, imagine you're walking on the side of the... Holy cow, people. This is how they found it. But I just, with this, last news, this last article that I'm putting right here, for everybody to know, the borders are controlled. The borders are okay. There's no problem going on in Mexico. There's nothing going on. Everything is all right. It's fantastic. Things perfect. Why we got to worry about it? Things all right in the other side of the border. Everything's all right in Tijuana, man. Everything's all right in Tijuana. Everything's all right. And it's not only that. The list of the 5 cities more violent in the world are in Mexico. Celaya is number 1. Tijuana is number 2. Juarez, I believe, that is number 3. And they got Acapulco number 4. And I don't know which one is the 5th one. I don't remember the 5th one. But it's just unbelievable that you have on the top 5 violent cities of the world, of Mexico, you got 2 borders, and you're saying that those borders are controlled. Those borders are, Tijuana and Juarez. Tijuana to San Diego. The Tijuana, it is close to Mexicali, border close to Calexico, California. Tecate, 45 minutes away from another municipal city. Tecate, that is connected to Campo, to Tecatito, to all those the east county of San Diego. Then you got Juarez. The Ciudad Juarez is connected to El Paso, Texas. So it is just unbelievable. This is just on a daily day. It's you're watching the news over here in Tijuana. You're like, God, man. Oh my God, man. You're imagine walking with your son and you're seeing this kind of stuff. What are you going to explain to your son? The insecurity issue in our country, it is the most important topic in our country. Forget about immigration issue. That is not a priority for Mexico. The priority for Mexico is the insecurity issue. And it is just a humongous problem because the assassinations and killings towards women, we're number 2 in the world right now. We're number 2 for child trafficking also. So we're not okay right now as a country. And you bring more people and more insecurity to the country, it creates a chaos. It's just pure communism. Karl Marx, for order to win and to achieve, we got to confront. Black Lives Matter is doing it. All these Marxist, activists, organizations, Antifa, Black Lives Matter over here in Mexico, all these activists. It's just, we need to change, man. It's time for us to understand that this is not working. In communist government, it is not going to work. Look what happened to Cuba. Look what is happening to Nicaragua. Look what is happening to Venezuela. What is happening to Venezuela? If you talk to a leftist, this is what they're going to say. If you say to a leftist, look what is happening to Venezuela, the leftist is going to respond, that is because the United States implemented the sanctions. And because they don't let them grow. This is all the fault of the United States of America. That is what they're going to say. But they don't understand that it has been going on for the longest time. It is just capitalism imperialistic. That's what AOC is going to say. And this is not a border crisis. It is a capitalism crisis. It is a prison crisis. It is a climate change crisis. Those subjects are more important than this. Yes. Unbelievable. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, America's Voice News, and different outlets. Thank you so much for joining. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link. If you guys want to cooperate and support my independent reporting, thank you so much. Thank you. Buy me a coffee is in the message description box. And also my PayPal. Wow, man. When you're giving out this kind of news, and it is more, it's more important that we need to understand what is really Kamala Harris going to say when she visits Central America and South America. What is she really going to say? And is she really going to say the truth? That's why the letter was written by, the lady, Yvette Harrell, saying, you know what? If you're going to go, I will be glad to go with you. But of course, ultimately, they are not going to take her. And they're not going to let her go with her because they already have a plan. They already have a way that they're going to describe the border. They already have, an implemented system that they're going to say, this is what we're going to say. Okay, Kamala, this is what we're going to speak. And this is what we are going to just specifically say. We're not going to say anything else. This is what you are going to say. And that is it. That is it. So I want to say, thank you to the people. If you guys want to put a question and buy me a coffee, also you can follow me and buy me a coffee. There is going to be a podcast right there. So I will be doing podcasts and buy me a coffee. You can become a supporter over there. So thank you to Ms. Glenda. Thank you to, 3 people anonymous. Thank you. Saying, God bless you, Oscar, for the truth. Thank you, Anonymous, for the truth. Ms. Mary Yates, thank you so much. God bless you, Gart. Luis Garcia, thank you so much. Ms. Jan Norlinga, thank you so much. Thank you, Oscar, for reporting the truth. Thank you for being a part of this live broadcast. You got a couple people anonymous. Miss Norma, also thank you so much. Ms. B. Jones, thank you for keeping us informed. Ms. Lucy, you're awesome, Oscar. Thank you so much. Miss Sandy saying thank you so much for keeping us informed with the truth at the border. Be safe. God bless. Thank you so much. Some anonymous saying you're an awesome reporter. Thank you. God bless you. Miss Jackie, as always, report the news. Very well. Thank you for keeping us informed. Please tell your mother that I admire her for raising a son. Thank you so much, Miss Janine. Thank you so much for your honest reporting. What is going around us is heartbreaking. Praying we can put an end to this corruption. Oh, we are exactly the same. We're exactly the same, praying for the same thing. Ms. Diane says, thank you, my friend. I'm so happy to have found you. Your dedication to truthful news is greatly appreciated. I've been following you. And if I miss the live, I watch the video. East Coast time, I believe that is something like that. Be safe. Thank you so much, Ms. Diane. Ms. Linda Lacoste says, hey, Oscar, how about a taco to go with the coffee? That's on Fridays. I always eat tacos on Fridays, man. Ms. Jan, thank you so much. Thanks, Oscar, for all you're doing. God bless your heart, Ms. Jan. And you got 2 people that they're anonymous. Remember, if you guys want to post something on Buy Me a Coffee and ask me a question, go ahead, man. Go ahead and post the question. I will read your question and I will try to do the best that I can. Thank you so much for this live feed. I extended a little bit. It was a little bit of news, but it was good. I believe that it was good. God bless you all. You can follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, in all the platforms that exist. Also, you can follow Bear and also you can follow Will Johnson at United America First and his platform, beautiful platform. Let's talk about it. Follow Will Johnson at YouTube also, and also you can follow Miss Sarah Carter on every platform, and also you can follow her at at Fox News and all her platforms that exist. God bless you all. Thank you so much for joining. There's a store that is called Teespring. I got a Teespring store for people that they want to buy some t-shirts. There's brand new models that Oscar Blue Team came out with. Also, there's coffee mugs that I like. The coffee mugs, man. They're really bad. I like them, man. I like the coffee mugs. I'm about to buy one myself. So go over there to Teespring to the Teespring store if you guys want to buy a t-shirt or a mug, a coffee mug. Right there, you can buy it. Thank you so much for your support. Possibly we will do a live feed later on this afternoon if information comes firsthand. God bless you all. Viva Mexico and por siempre Mexico, and God bless the United States of America. Stay safe, and like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
Couple of questions. So. Ms. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best sacrifice for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.